Okay, Hussein. So today's session is about IPv4. Okay. So what is the IPv4 and what is the IP actually that we will discuss, and the type of IP address we'll discuss, and the difference we will understand. Okay. So in last session we learned about bit, byte, KB, MB, right?
Yes,
So like the same IP version 4. Okay. Then there is a two version of IP, that is an IP version 4 and IP version 6. First
yes.
we'll learn about the IP version 4 and their
Okay.
types. Okay. Then we'll go for the IPv6. So first
o-
IP address is a IP version 4 is a 32-bit binary value. Binary means 0 to 1. Okay. 0 and 1.
und-
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
0 and 1 is only a binary, correct?
Yes.
Yesterday in the last
Yeah.
session
Yeah.
we saw
Yeah.
that, right?
Yes.
0 to
Yes.
1, 1, 0, 0, 0,
0 to
and it may be double one, like that it is, right? So
okay.
IP version 4 is a 32-bit binary value, which is divided into 4 octet. Octet is nothing but 4 box, okay?
Okay.
4 box, okay?
Okay.
Every box we are
Dot.
having a 8-bit,
Okay.
okay? 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 is equal to 32-bit.
Okay.
Where you are assigning? Like here we are assigning, right?
Yes.
Here we are
Top of
assigning the IP,
this.
right? So we have a 4 box only. That
Yes.
is box
Top.
is called as a box is
That.
called as a our octet. Okay, here one box, second box,
Okay.
third box, and the
Okay.
four box, right? Like 10
Ah,
dot 10.10.1. So there is a four box. In each box we are using as a 8-bit. Okay, so like that the meaning of the sentence was that. Okay. Okay, later,
okay. Okay.
octet, each octet contain 8 bits and is separated by dot, like dot. Here is dot, here is dot, here is dot, right? So everywhere,
Yes.
here
Yes.
also we are separated with a dot. Here also, if you check in this one
Okay.
also, so we have a separated with a dot, right? 192 dot, 168 dot, 29 dot, 174. So it is separated by
Yes.
the dots. Okay. So 8-bit here, 8-bit here, 8-bit here, 8-bit here. IP address in decimal. This is our in binary. Okay,
Repeat.
in this
Right.
binary, everything is in binary. So what is the meaning of this? How we are this IP, this binary 0100. Okay, this 01010001. So total 8 is there, right? So the
Yes.
value
Yes.
of this 0 is a 0. Okay, first bit.
Mm,
Okay, 0.
yes.
Then second one is a, then third one. Okay, then fourth one, then fifth one, then sixth one, then seventh, then eighth.
Yes.
Okay, so total 8. So not like this. If suppose it is in last, then the value of this one will be 0. So if it is in a 1, then
Yes.
the value will be a 128. Okay,
Okay.
then the
One,
second one
two,
is a
four. Okay.
like that, 2
One,
to
two,
power
one,
7,
two. Yeah.
2 to power 6, 2 to power 4, 2 to power 5, 2 to power 4, 2 to power 3, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the
So
power 0. So 1, 2,
zero.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, right? So
Yes.
if you go to the power 0 means 1, to the power 1 means
Not
2, to the power 4 means 4, and
four.
8, then
Eight.
16, then 32, then
30,
64,
64, 128.
64, then 128. So total value is 255 if you plus, okay,
Yes.
128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. The total
Total
value will become equal to
255.
255. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the complete 255. Okay.
Okay.
So in our case, what is the zero? In
Zero
zero means
means
zero.
zero. Yeah.
One means
But depending,
64.
one means 64. Yes.
64. Because in the second
Uh,
octet, right? Second one
yeah.
is a 64. Then third is zero, right?
Zero. Yeah.
Then this will become a zero, right?
Zero. Yes.
So again, what is that we are using? 16.
16.
So plus
16.
16. Okay. Then
Yes.
again 1. Then it is
Yeah.
a 8, right?
Yes. Yes.
16, no, this will be a 4, right?
Yes.
Because
For
then there is 2.
two.
Then,
La,
sorry, 2
la,
means 0. Okay,
zero.
because it is 0. Then 1 means
One
1.
means
Okay.
one.
So if you
Yes.
plus 64, 10 means 74, 74, 75, 76, 77, and there is an total, if you count the value, it will become like a 85. Okay.
Yes, yes, okay.
64 if you plus, okay, so
64
it
is
will be a
74, 78, like
64
70, 79,
74
79.
74. Okay, I think we have the calculation is mistake. Okay, so
Okay.
let me remove. If there is zero means that the beat is zero means off, one means on. Okay, so
Uh,
whenever you're finding a zero, that you can consider as a
yeah.
zero, bit means off, means
Oh,
no need to calculate. Okay, so
okay.
128 is a zero plus
Okay.
64. Okay,
Okay.
plus 0.
64.
Okay, 32 is a
Okay.
0 here in the
Hmm.
third option. Then
Third
fourth is a
option is
0,
0.
fourth is a 1. Okay,
Fourth is the one,
so
yeah.
after
16.
that the 16. Okay, plus 16. Then what is the
0.
1? That is a 0. Sorry,
0.
that is a 0.
Yeah, this is
Then
actually, yeah.
third one is our 4 plus
Sorry,
4.
screen change. Yeah.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, now fine.
Okay, then 4, then 0, then
0.
1. 4
1.
plus 1 equal to 5, and 16 equal to plus 16, then
Yeah, 85.
64. Okay, so 64 and 64 and
It's
16,
69. 69.
16 4, then 0 is a 0, then 16, then 8, then 4, then 2 is a
1.
0, then 1. So total
Okay.
value will become IP address in decimal form is a, like if you convert it, it will become like 85. If you
85.
convert this, it will come like a 4, because 4
5.
plus 1. Okay,
1. 4
4
plus 1,
plus 1,
5.
rest
5.
are a,
5.
rest are in offbeat. Okay,
Okay.
like that
Okay.
same 128. Okay, plus this, plus complete this, you'll get the 191. Okay, the
Okay.
last all the 7 bit is off, the final one is a 1, so this will become like a 1. Okay,
Ah, okay.
this is the calculation. Okay, means
Okay.
we just now we learn how to convert binary to decimal. Okay, this is a binary and this is a decimal. In the same way, how we learn how to convert decimal to binary. If you're giving it 85, you just need to convert binary in this form. Okay, 0101.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
so
We
we
can.
just now learned about how to convert the binary to decimal, and decimal to binary. Okay,
Okay.
then this is a magic table. The calculation table means
Yes.
128. If it is in 0, then off
Hmm.
beat. Okay, if it is a 1 means on beat. We call
On bit.
on beat. Okay, so if 1,
Okay.
then we'll count 128. If it is a 0, then we can count as a 0
0.
only. If it's
0.
64 means we'll count as a 64, like 32, 16, like that we will count that. Okay, so
Okay.
complete, if it is using all the beat is on in all the 8 beat is on, like 1111, then the complete value
55.
will become a 255. If all
Yeah.
the 0000, then the complete value will be a 0. Okay, so our binary or our IP address is starting from 0 to 255 maximum. Okay, 0 we will use in a static routing, that I will show you where it is using. Okay, 255 is a broadcasting. We are using for the broadcasting. Like HR is sending a message to you, to your entire company for the Diwali wishes or something. Like that time it is a broadcasting. Okay.
Okay.
So same one, we have some, this IP is divided into some classes. Okay. The first one is a class A, second one is a class B, class C, and class D, and class E. In computer networking, we are having a right to use from A to C. Okay, not to D and not to E. D is especially used for the multicasting. E is especially used for the, it is reserved for, like multicasting means media, radio, okay, TV news. Okay, this kind of organization can use the class D IP. Okay, if I wanted to purchase for my office, I can't purchase this because I'm not belonging to them, right? Means suppose if I use the same, like this IP for the broadcasting, then my broadcast will be break, because many people are using in that, this network is completely busy, right? So like news channel are using a class D, okay, for the multicasting, okay, or broadcasting we can say. Okay, So that's the reason we can able to see them as a live, okay, without any interruption. Got it? In the E, class E is for reserved for experiment like R&D. Like in India, we have a ISRO, right? ISRO. So ISRO kind of organization where research and development team, research and development kind of organization can get this IP, class E IP. Okay. So this both the IP we are not is using in the computer networking. Okay. These three network. Are you there, Hussein?
Yes, yes, yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, so these three IP we are going to use, and we will discuss about this three IP only. So
okay,
class A is starting from the 0 to 127. Okay, so 0, okay, till
okay,
127. Okay, so
okay.
255.255.255.0. So 0 to 127 means 8 means 255. 255 means one. We are completely using all the beats are all the 8 beat of the first octet is using. Rest are
One.
0, 0, completely
Yes.
zero 8 time, completely zero 8 time,
Zero,
completely zero 8
zero,
time.
eight.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
so that's the reason we are using all the bit means 255. Okay, if you are not using then it is a zero. Okay,
Hmm. Okay,
so uh, total 32 bit value, right, slash 32 bit value. So here 8 bit is using for the network, 24 bit is using for our host.
yes.
Okay,
Host.
so that's
Okay,
the reason we are calling as a 2 to the power 24 minus 2. Why we are keeping as a minus 2? I will show you in the calculation time. Okay, so so this is 8 bit, 8 bit, and 8 bit, 8 bit. Okay, so now
hmm,
total this kind of will get the subnet mask. Okay,
okay,
in the same way, 128 class B, we are here using 1, then 0, then other, right? So 128.0.0.0 and 191, 255, 255, 255. So in our case, in this case, class B, we are using first octet complete one, okay? Second octet also we using complete one, okay? Third octet we using complete zero.
the
Fourth
zero,
octet we completely using it zero, okay?
zero.
So,
Okay,
so that's the reason we're getting this kind of subnetting. So this is the slash 16 and this class A is a slash 8. Okay, because 8 bit is representing that 8 bit we are using as a network. Remaining 24 bit is using for the
host.
client. Okay,
Okay,
here in the
okay,
16, in 16 is representing that 16 bit is using for the network, and the remaining 16 bit is using for the host. Okay,
okay.
got it? If I
Yeah.
ask you like to the power, you know, to the power 24, then calculate how many machine you are going to connect. Okay, because here like 8 bit only we are using, right? So 8 bit we can't use a host, but this 24 bit we can use as a host. Okay, so maximum number like in 1 lakh or something, I will tell you the calculation now in upcoming slide, you'll get to see that. Okay, in the class B, slash 16 to the power 16 equal to whatever the coming, that is like around 3000 kind of PC you'll be able to connect. Okay,
Mhm.
not
Yes.
3000, more than 3000. In the
More
class C
than
only will get that. Okay,
okay,
so like that in class C we are using three octet as a one. Okay, three
okay,
octet we are using as a one, last octet we are using as a zero. Okay,
okay.
so class used in a LAN and a WAN network. This is reserved for multicasting, and this class is reserved for
This is
research and
that.
development. Okay,
Okay. Ah,
so this is also kind of magic table. Okay, here what 128 means 164 means this 32,
yes.
and the
Ah,
answer you can give here like if you plus 128 plus 64. Okay, so the total value will be 128
yeah.
plus 64. So what is the value?
Um, um,
192. So the total value will come as a 192. Okay, like this,
okay,
8 plus 2, so total value will be 10. So here like this you need to calculate. This slide I will share after the class. Okay,
okay, okay.
like this you need to do. So decimal value, if it is a 128, then you just need to select as a 1, rest will be a 0.
Zero. Okay.
If it is in
That
64, then first will be a 0, rest first will be 0, one bit will be
uh,
on, rest will be your 0. So this
Zero.
second bit will be our 64,
Uh,
right?
yes, yes, yes.
So like that, we need to do the 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and 1.
Actually, this is the I mean first one, first digit only. We need to one right here. First one, 128.
Only this one, na? 128 only will be a
Ah,
1,
no,
later will be a
zero, zero,
0.
zero. Yeah,
Here
and
64
seven zeros,
means
one
1,
zero.
uh,
Yeah,
like that. You're
yes.
converting decimal to binary.
Yeah, decimal to binary.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
So like that, we are having a IP addressing. So taking example for first octet, total 8 bits value will be 0s and 1. That is 2 to the power 8 means we can use in 2 to the power 256 combination. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? So 2 to the power 7, 2 to the power 6, 2 to the power 5, like the same value is there. If
Similar,
first
yeah.
is a 0, then a 0, last is a 1 means 1. Same calculation. Okay.
Yeah, yes, turn into the yeah.
Got it?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the value. And class A 0 to 127, the range. Okay, class A is a range is a 0 to 127. Class B range is a
So
128 to 191. Class C
actually,
is a one
yeah,
is
just
is it
back. I mean, previous slide just to explain. Sorry.
this one, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So okay,
Actually, it's
so why we are
confusing.
use a zero? This is from total IP address range. Total IP address range.
Hmm.
Total IP. If suppose
Okay.
all the beta is using as a zero, okay.
All zeros.
So all zero means
One
all
update.
zero.
Okay, correct.
Okay,
Hmm.
means all zero. All the
Oh,
beats are off. Okay, if you are using all the beat as a one, okay,
one, one,
8
one.
bit, 8 bit, 8 bit, 8 bit. So if you're using like this, then the value will be 255 in the decimal, right?
Yes,
In the decimal,
yes.
255. So minimum is a 0, maximum is a 255.
255. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, but
Yeah.
here actually 250, 256. I mean, this combination mean just 2 power of 8.
256, but it will be a false. Okay. Here it is showing like a 2 to the power 8. That is 2 to the power 8 means
False.
calculate
Okay.
256 you'll get, but the usable is 255 only.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I understood.
Okay.
Hmm.
So here class A is divided by 0 to this entire, 0 to 255 is divided into some classes. So these three classes we are going to use. So 0, okay, 0 to 127. And
127.
second
Ah,
one we are using as a 120. Why 0 is using, why 1 is here on, why double one is on here? Because
yeah.
our starting beat is from 0 to 127, right?
Yes.
So this is called as a priority beat, which is using, okay. So 0 till from the 0 first bit which is starting, so that is the 0. So we will use in a class A the 0 as a priority. Here 0 to maximum 127. Okay, if I use 128, then again I need to use another bit also, I need to enable here, right? So that's the
Ah,
reason we cannot go more than the 127. Okay,
okay. Okay.
in a class A.
Okay. Class A.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah,
So if I come to, let's suppose 128 dot 64, then 32, then 16, then 8, then 8, then 4, then 2, then 1, right? So
hmm.
first bit I'm using as a 0 here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 0 I'm using. So rest bit, yeah, if I'm using 0, rest value will become like total 127. If you count 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1, total value will be a 127. Count, calculate it. Okay. If I go to 128 again, okay,
28.
if I go to instead of 127, if I go to the 128, then again I need to, you need to bring some bit into this, right? So if I wanted to keep 128 in a class A, then
Ah,
I need to on this beat. Zero is there, right? So I need to on this
yes.
beat.
Yes. Yes. So
So
correct.
that's the
Correct.
reason. That's the reason we are using as a 0 as a priority. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
If I'm using 128 in a class
But
B, so only
ah,
one I need to enable. I need to keep on. Rest will be a 0. Okay.
yes.
So if I use 129 in class B, then again I need to enable second bit also, or this last bit also to make it 129. this last one, then first bit value is a 128, last bit
Ah,
value is a 1, so total value is a
yes.
129. Then in this
Okay.
condition again I need to enable the second bit, right?
Oh, yes. This one also.
So
Okay.
that is the reason one we are using as a 10 using as a priority bit. Okay.
Okay.
In class C also the same condition. If you count 128 plus 64, because this is the value 128 plus 64,
40.
the total value will be 192.
40.
If
Yes.
you want to go 193, then again you need to enable this. Then you are jumping to the class E, right? Class D,
Correct.
which is
Correct.
not possible. So that is
No.
our class C priority bit is 110. Okay.
Double one is okay. But
So
yeah,
that is the
correct.
calculation. Okay.
Okay.
So by this calculation, they divided the IPs into different classes. Okay.
Okay. Okay. But and all this is the format, right? Ji? Right.
This is the only format.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We don't have any other option.
Okay.
Then in class A, first bit of the first octet is reserved as a priority bit. Value is a zero. Okay.
Yes.
The same thing which I explain you, na? The same
Yeah.
thing which is
Same
telling
thing.
here. Okay.
Oh.
Here class B also the same thing it is telling. Okay. Class B first two bit of the first octet are reserved as a priority bits. Bits
Yes.
value as 10. Okay. Here
Yeah.
10. Rest
Yes.
will be
One is
come like
okay.
191. If you calculate all this, na, 5 to here, it will become like, na, from here to here, it will be a 191. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
128, then here till here. You no need to calculate as a 64. Okay. 64 is a off bit here. Got it? So the first two bit is a priority bit. Okay.
Okay. First bit.
Then class C. Class C is also having the first three bits of the first octet are reserved as priority bits. Value is 110. Okay. So the same
Yeah.
way, we need to count all the active one and the off one we need to ignore. Okay. So total value will become 223. Okay. Class D and class C, same calculation. That is not required. Okay.
Gee, sir, I saw many mission IPs, but 192 must like 192 that starting like IP. I mean
Hmm.
192 to
I'm telling
start
you.
that
I'm
will be
telling
correct.
you. I'm telling you.
Uh,
I'm telling you. I will come on to the slide. Okay. I'm
okay,
coming on to the slide.
okay, okay,
So class C, that is not required. In a class A, this is identifying in the class. Okay. So first
okay.
bit, when what is our range in the class A range? Okay. How you'll identify the IP is a class A, IPs belongs to the class A, class B, or class C? By using their, my voice is coming properly.
Yeah, yeah. I can hear
Let
clearly.
me connect the headphone.
Actually, your voice is very clear.
Okay,
Yeah.
then better. It is not near to me. Okay,
Okay.
so why we are getting how to identify that by seeing that any range. So in class A has been a 0 to 127. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So how you'll identify, because 100 is also there, one is there, one is there, one is there. So how you'll identify this is a class A and class B?
Actually, first octet
By
is the very
first
priority
octet
one.
only, right? So
Yeah,
by seeing this, we can simply identify this is belong to the class A. If I
class A.
use this 192, 169, 0 and 100, what is the class?
And class B. This is the octet.
Class C, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry. Yes, correct.
Okay, 192,
Uh,
168, right? So this
yes,
is a class
yes,
B.
yes.
And this 224 is a class class D.
Uh, yeah, more priority one. Yeah, class D.
Obviously, na,
Class D.
here
Yes, yes.
if you see class 224 is a class D, right?
Class D. Yes, yes, yes.
So that's okay. So 120 is again our which class?
Our A.
A, right?
Yes.
And 17 is
7 R
also will come as a
A.
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 But
Yeah.
remember this 127 we are never going to use. Okay, this 127 is reserved for a loop back. Okay, reserved for,
120.
we are not assigning this IP into any machine. Okay, or we are not using in any network. Okay, why? Like,
Yeah.
what is the reason? So reason is this is simply at the time of that dividing the IP in the class, and there was thought like we need to keep one separate IP for the diagnose self diagnose. Self-diagnose means
Yes.
like ping 127.1.1.1. So it is
Yeah.
pinging means the my NIC card is working fine.
Yeah.
So to we that we call as a loop back. Okay. So this 127 is nothing but our uh, testing purpose, the network NIC card testing purpose. It is, sir. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
We are not using into we are not assigning into any machine. Okay. Na?
127. Actually, yeah, that is the
Yeah.
I saw
Loop
local
back. Loop
mission.
back.
Yeah. Yeah.
When that when any issue is happening, when you are not getting any internet, you first to identify whether your NIC card that we learned in the very first day, that NIC card make address right, that
Yes. Yes.
NIC card, Ethernet card, to
That,
identify. This is checking if it is pinging, then your NIC card is fine. If it is not pinging, then the something hardware level issue into your NIC card. Okay, to
okay.
verify that only will they kept they reserve this IP. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the range that we already discussed. Identify the class. Is there anything which I need to explain? Nothing. So if you
Just
calculate like this,
120, 127 only reserved, right? Remaining,
yeah,
like
remaining
127
are in
only.
use. Yeah, 126, 0 to 126. Not 0, 0 is also not using. We are not assigning into any PC. We will
Yes.
use this into default routing that I will explain you at the time of routing. Okay.
Okay.
Then in class B, first two bits of the first octet reserve as a priority bit, like the same way, same thing which I explain you, right?
Correct.
Identify
Yes.
the class like this only we need to identify by seeing the first octet of any kind any value. Okay.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
octet format. Okay, what is the octet format? N means network. N is represent as a network. H is represent as a host. Okay.
Okay.
So in
Okay.
class A, if you talk about A, only 8 bit first octet only we saw, right? 255.0.0.0, right? So
Yes.
2555 months 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all is in on
Eight
bit.
months. Eight
On
on
bit,
a
right?
on
3,
bit. Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is a off bit.
Off bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is a off bit. Okay.
Off bit.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is a off bit. Like this. Okay. So
Okay.
in class A, N means network, means represent 8 bit. This 8 bit is in use for the network bit as a NB network bit. Okay.
Mm, mm.
Remaining 24, 8 plus 8 plus 8. This remaining 3 is a 24 bit. Okay.
Okay.
Which is used for host. So 2 to
Host.
power 24, if you count, this many machine you can connect into any by using a single class AIP, which will come into million. I will show you the in upcoming slide. Okay. By
Okay.
using, let's suppose you're using 10.0.0.0 series IP. Okay. So by using this IP, by the single IP, the your rest user will get like 10 dot, 0.0.1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Around the 1
120.
lakh, around 36,000 kind of user can connect by using a single IP. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So again, class B, 2 to power 16. Okay. Double N means these are the network bits. These in class B, all is in our active. This both first two octet is in active. Okay.
Okay.
In class C, this octet and this octet along with this octet is also going to become a active on bit. Okay. So 8 plus 8 plus 8. So this 24 bit use in a network bit. Okay. Remaining 8 means 2 to the power 8 means 256 machine only will get connect in by using a class C, like 192 you are telling now 192 168.
Mm.
So maximum PC will connect on to 8. This 256, 256. Okay, 2 to the power 8 is a 256. Got it?
Yes. Yeah.
So minus 2 here. 256 minus 2. Minus 2 for minus 1 for
264.
network
264.
ID.
281.
Network
Yeah.
ID. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Minus 1 again for the broad last ID means end IP, broadcast IP. That we will cover in upcoming class. That's why we are using as a we will use the 254 only. 254 PC only we can connect in the any class C IP. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is a number of network and host, like how we are going to calculate number of bits, like 24 bits, host bit. Number of network bits, 8 bit in a class A, right?
Yes,
1,
yes,
2,
sir.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, 8
1, 2,
bits.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3,
the
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
off bit, off bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All is an off bit. So
Yeah.
8 is this one is a representing the network, and these all are
Is the
representing as a host bit. Okay.
host. Okay,
So to the power number of network bits or priority bits. Okay. So to the power 8 minus 1. Why
so
minus 1?
yeah,
I will tell you. To the power 8 minus 1. Okay. So to the power 8 equal to the power. So you'll get to the power 7. To the power 7 equal to minus 2. Okay. Minus 2 means the total
two.
value will be 120 127. So here this minus 2 means will be your one is for network bit, network ID, and another last one is a broadcast ID of any IP. Okay,
Hmm.
that don't be confused. Network ID and broadcast ID. I will show you. Okay,
Okay,
number of hosts. How many hosts you are going to connect? How many hosts? 24. So 2 to the power 24 minus 2. Okay, so
yes,
number of so these are just our 126. Okay, so this is about the network. Sorry, I was making it no, I was thought as a class C. So these 126 bits are there. Okay,
okay,
126
yes,
networks we are having 126 networks by using a class A. Okay,
okay,
you can understand this in better way while doing the subnetting FLSM and VLSM in upcoming class. Okay,
okay.
what is the 126? Okay, na?
Hmm.
Number
Sure.
of hosts 2 to the power 24. 2 to the power 24 means this many machine 1,67,077 1 lakh 16,77,700 means 214 minus 2 for network and broadcast.
Yeah,
Okay, you
network
means
part.
by using class A you will connect this many PC. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the calculation, same like a class B, class C. Okay,
Hmm. Same.
here in class B you can make maximum go with the 65,534 PC you can connect. And here in the class C, you will maximum go to 54 because to the power here 24 is already used. So to the power 8 here we are having, right?
Yeah.
Number of
Yes.
host. So if you count to the power 8 minus to the power 8 equal to
So, yeah.
your 256. So minus 2 means 254.
Okay.
254 PC will connect. Okay.
Okay.
So the types of address, network address, IP address with all bit as 0 in the host portion. Broadcast address means IP address with all bits as ones in the host portion. Means network bit. Like on all the on means this will become a network. If all is if any one is also on here, rest is a 0. So we can say this one bit is also given to this network. This one is also using as a network bit only. Okay.
Okay.
So in this condition, this will be a 255, right? Dot. What is the value of the first one? Is a 128.
160, 128. Yeah.
128, right? Then
Yes.
dot, then rest will be 0, like 0,
Yes.
0, 0, and 0,
Yes.
0, 0. Other box, right? So dot,
Yeah.
0, dot, 0. Got it?
Yes. Yes. I got it.
So, so don't go. If you'll be understand in better way in subnetting and FLSM in upcoming classes. Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm just giving the overview also along with the IP addresses. Okay. So
Okay.
valid IP address between the network address and the broadcast address, only valid IP address are assigned to the host and the client. Okay, host and the client both are the same only. Only valid one. Minus two remaining are like usable. Okay.
Okay. Okay. -2. Okay.
So private IP address. This is about the we just now we talk about the public IP address. Whatever we have discussed here in a class A. Okay.
Hmm.
This one, where it is the ranges we discussed. Na? Yeah, this one. This is especially for the public app. We need to purchase. If you wanted to use, we need to purchase. Like it is a unique. If you are having a 126.0.0.1 in your company, it is unique in entire the globe, entire the world. No one can get this IP again. Okay, until you are
Oh,
using. You are just subscribing this IP. Okay, if you are monthly or
okay.
yearly paying, then only it will be active. Otherwise, it will be deactivate and it will sell to someone else. Okay.
Okay.
So like
Actually,
that, you need to purchase. So that's the reason we are having a multiple branch in all over the world. So by using this public IP, we are creating a tunnel, and by tunnel only we are able to send and receive the packet across the globe. Okay,
this IP
because
address and who is giving like kind of.
that organization is IANA. That also we will discuss in upcoming slides. Okay.
Okay.
So that is about our public IP. Now there is some private IP. Private IP don't need to purchase. Okay, public IP only we need to purchase. So in every class we have a separate, private IPs range. Okay, I'm just stopping here. Be online with me. Just a
Hmm.
minute. Okay, so am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. Now we have, because let's suppose this public IP. Let's suppose you are having one branch in US, one branch in India. Okay, both the branches are connected through internet, and they're connected by using a public IP. Okay,
Okay.
public IP. Let's suppose 1.1.1.1, either this side 2.2.2.2. Okay,
Okay.
now there is having some lane side also. This is the router. Now these are your switches. Okay, in
Hmm.
these switches here, this IP is for this one. Okay, which is connected to the network. This IP is also used for this one, which is connected to the internet in the both the side. Okay, now this interface we required a private IP 192.168.10.0 series I'm using. Okay,
Hmm.
so 10.1 I'm providing to this interface. Okay, so 10.2, 10.3 to up to 10.254, the user can assign the IP. I can assign the IP, right?
Yes.
If
Yes.
I want, if both the branch is not connected, if I don't want to make a communication in both the branches, in this branch also I can use a 192.168.10.0 series
Yeah.
only. Here I can use a 10.1 only. Okay. Same
Hmm.
same this branch user also can get 110.12, sorry, 10.2 to 10.254 machine can connect. Okay.
Hmm.
But what if I wanted to establish a communication in this branch to this branch? In this condition, I cannot keep both the branch private IP at the same range. Okay. Why?
Oh.
Because this both will be fluctuate. Okay. Because in single network, because when we establish IPsec tunnel, a VPN, then what happen? Both the branch will say this IP, this router will say like I am having this. Okay. I'm
This
already, let's
IP.
suppose this one is, because it will go to the router. Okay, and router again send the packet to the back. It will not send here again. This side also it will happen. So the reason we are keeping different kind of private IP. Okay, and anyone
Hmm.
can use this IP, because these are though no need to purchase, means anyone can use, right? But public
Yeah.
IP we need to purchase. So only the purchase who is having who paid for that, who subscribed this IP, then only that guy only can use that. Okay.
Okay.
So entire the world, like my organization, your organization, we can use 192.168.10.0 series. But if you wanted to connect, we cannot keep both the sides same. Okay, we need to bring different kind of local area network in our branches. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So why the INA is given the private IP? Because there is no chance that everyone can purchase an IP, right? Like
Yes.
you no need to purchase in your home, right?
Correct.
Or you're having 8 to 10 PC or 10 to 12 PC, and you're running a small shop, and you don't want to go to the internet, then you simply no need to purchase a private IP, correct now? So in this
Mm.
case, INA has given one some private IP which can use by anyone in their organization. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
10 series, we are having some from 10.0.0 to 10.255.255.255. This much of PC. Again, we can connect 16,777 and lump sum IP we can connect on this. Okay.
Okay.
Here
Okay.
also we can use like this 172 to 16 to 172 to 31.255.255. If you are telling 16 to 31 only, between 16 to, if you are typing 172.32 means it is a public IP. Okay.
Yes.
Or here if you are getting any IP like 172.15 or .17, then this is also public IP only. From 16 to not 17, sorry, 16 to 31 will be a private IP. Before below 16 like 15, 14 will be your public IP. Okay. So 16 to 31 is reserved for as a private IP. Okay. In
Mm.
class B.
Class B.
In class C, 192.168.0.02, 192, complete 192.168 series is reserved for private IP. Okay,
Okay.
got it? Now clear about the IP addressing and the private addresses?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's all for today. Tomorrow, I will share this video now to you, and
Okay. Okay.
by tomorrow we will, if any question